40. Oh my god, is that a rusty nail? Oh, fucking give it up for Rusty Nail, baby. We got us a guest.
Everybody, there's somebody been drinking Michelob Ultras out here.
You know, they're just gonna, there you go, buddy. Actually, use the nail to. Perfect, dude. That's a great angle. You can see everything you need to see.
That'll help.
You see Damien Penis. It'll be Damien Penis time.
It's me, everybody's favorite fighter, Damian Penis.
Everybody's favorite fighter.
He's gonna win, and then look in the camera and go, for everybody that called me Penis, I'm coming. And it's gonna be like,
Dude, no, he's gonna say some shit like, I'm coming for the whole division. It's like, oh yeah, Penis, are you? Speaking of penis, look, it's Michael Bisping.
today's episode is brought to you by Sports Drink. I didn't bring the can with me because I'm a fool, but drink Sport Drink, fuck. Actually, they're in a lawsuit right now with Pepsi, so.
How do you get into a lawsuit with Pepsi?
You have a sport drink flavor called Baja Blast.
Propaganda. I'm not gonna lie. PepsiCo probably ties to Israel.
Benjamin Netanyahu invented Pepsi.
Benjamin Pepsi Yahoo, baby.
But yeah, they posted a thing on Twitter yesterday, and it was like from PepsiCo, and it was like, need to stop, legal words, but it was like, you need to stop selling Baja Blast immediately and destroy all product, and take down any posts with Baja Blast. So then they started putting Blaha Blast, and Pepsi was like, no, you can't do that either. And it's like, I mean, technically though, it's not the same.
So,
But no,
yeah, you just gotta change that second word to something silly. Oh my god, no. I needed to hear what Laura Sanko was about to say.
But they were doing, they like announced it. So today's Friday, so they announced Thursday, I think, that they were
Saturday.
Still Thursday was the day that they like posted it all. Fuck! But they posted it because on Tuesday they were like, hey, everybody buy Baja Blast. Supplies are running out. And then like they were posting like a counter of how many they had left. And whenever it got to like 45, they posted the thing. And they were like, we'll give you a lifetime supply of sport drink if you can come up with a new name for it. And people were just going like, dummy. Like one was like a Baja is like a lower, like whatever like the definition of a Baja is. They just like, then what was it? There was not Baja Blast. And then there was, there was one that was like a paragraph.
I was hoping that you would tell me there was a Baja McBaja face in there. Shout out to Bodie McBoatface.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they'll just change the name and keep the same recipe. I mean,
that's how those things usually go. Shout out to that Chinese zoo that has the gorilla named Harambe.
Now that should be a lawsuit. That's an American thing.
Yeah, well, there was a fan vote, and they voted for Harambe. And since they can't say it in Mandarin, it's got some fucking stupid chink-ass name. But in America, that's Harambe.
What's that other little monkey? Punch. The Punch Monkey or whatever?
The one that's got the little fake mom or whatever?
Yeah. Punch the Monkey.
Yeah, somebody offered to buy Punch. And I was like, that doesn't seem like... I don't know. It was
Punch would be on the...
Tate. It was Tristan Tate. Tristan Tate was like, I want to buy the monkey.
And it's like, Tristan, you are one, brother.
But it's just like, I don't know if there's like a single person that would be worse to sell Punch the monkey to.
He'd end up in like a sex chat.
He'd get fucking trafficked.
Punch would be on, fuck, what is that one? The Cam Sex, and then there's the other one. fuck, what is that?
Sex and the other.
There's like it's like the cam girl website. It's the one that like the Tate brothers always use, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. It'll come to me in like an hour. We'll be sitting at the bar and I'll be like, hey, porn. And people will be like,
that guy's got a good point, actually.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
Be in the middle of watching Texas Tech throat fuck whoever they were playing.
Iowa State.
Yeah. Fuck the Cyclones.
Real shit.
Thanks for Brock Purdy.
Hang on. You're forgetting someone.
Your mom.
Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm here to thank the people for Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is significantly worse. Ooh.
No.
No, he's pretty. I mean,
no. Brock Purdy is a dog. Brock Purdy is. If Brock Purdy could stay healthy, if anybody in San Francisco could stay healthy, I tell you what. If anyone not named Christian McCaffrey, I think, everybody's got that fucking conspiracy about like about the power plant. I think what actually happened is that during his time with his fucking ruptured Achilles or whatever that took him out of his time in Carolina, I think that Christian McCaffrey learned some black magic, some real voodoo type shit, and he just drained the health from the rest of the roster so that he would stop fucking his shit up all the time.
You would say that Christian McCaffrey is draining the rest of the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, probably with some sort of Yiddish magic.
Christian McCaffrey draining the San Francisco 49ers.
He visited with Robert Kraft.
I like that.
And they went to the wall. Because Robert Kraft loves taking players to the Wailing Wall. It's like his favorite thing to do.
Speaking of...
Every NFL player that has ever donned a Patriots jersey, there's a good chance that they've got a picture with Robert Kraft at the Wailing Wall. And there's a slight chance they got a picture of BB, but it's only slight. It's only slight.
I'm going to continue on what I was about to say a second ago, but I do want to say, I just thought about it. There's a podcast I saw. It's called In the River Podcast. And it's dudes just sitting in a river podcast. It's not a river, really. It's more of like a big creek. But it's it's still like a foot and a half of water. And it's running water. But they'll bring a TV out there and set it up on a table. In the one, they were making bread while in the river. One, they were painting canvases. It's really funny. Shout out to them. But speaking of, Israel, I think it was really funny when all the videos of Epstein talking came out and people were like, oh, he's Jewish? It's like his name is
Epstein.
Yeah, it's like it's the same people who were surprised Jerry Seinfeld was Jewish. It's like, brother, what?
Well, both of those are silly. It's you're talking about this two most likely career paths for Jews.
Pedophile?
They've got the Jews. Well, they are both pedophiles. But I mean, we're talking about a dude in finance and a dude in comedy. Oh no, what are you going to tell me? There's a third pedophile Jew who's also a director? Whoa! What a shock.
But yeah, I just remember, the first video I saw, and it was him doing that interview or whatever, and he's like, oh, and the ladies, they're not old enough for me. And then it was all the comments were like, wow, he really sounds like that. To think we idolized this man. It was just nothing but comments like that. And I was like, look, I'm all for joking, but the dude's name is Epstein. And you're surprised he sounds like that. Did you think he was going to have I'm trying to think
But we're talking about a pedophile too. We're talking about what were we expecting? What were we expecting? You expected him to sound like fucking
Tyrone. That's what genuinely that I think people were he's going to have this big, deep, masculine voice and be a chat.
I was thinking James Earl Jones.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey Epstein was 5'8". A little noodle-armed fuck. His name is Epstein, dog. Steen. Think for 10 seconds.
I think you might be a Mandela affected. I'm pretty sure it's Epstein.
No. Yeah, good point. That's what is that?
Bernstein.
It's a Gene Wilder movie. It's this. It's like the son of Frankenstein or something, and he's Dr. Frankenstein's like grandson or whatever, and he moves back to the castle, and everybody's like, "Oh, Dr. Frankenstein," and he's like, "Frankenstein," and they're like, "Oh, it's different." And he's like, "Yeah," and it's like a whole joke in that movie. But yeah, no, I mean, this shit's just wild. Also, I would like to say another thing about all this. I was talking with somebody about all the people who were like, when they release the files, it's over for them. And it's like they've released the files and nobody's done a thing. It's like, dog.
I mean,
I'm not even talking about government perspective. I'm talking about like regular people being like, once the files are out, we're killing them all. And it's like, one, I knew you weren't in the first place. I'm not advocating for you to kill anybody, but it's also like, there's been like no upset other than it's like, they were pulling teeth. And it's like, yeah, dude, they were raping and eating kids. What? Pulling teeth is where you draw the line? Like, what?
What are they doing? What rituals are they using those teeth for? That's what we really need. That's what the Epstein files are about.
Hopefully they're using a mortar and pestle, grinding them up for calcium.
I'm not interested in learning about the rest of it until they're going to show me the media too, you know? Unredact it, then I'll care. You know, oh, they're touching, eating kids. Show me that, I'll care, you know? Until then, I have questions I need answered, you know? So, it is what it is, you know?
Good point. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, obviously it's an interesting situation and all that, but like, it's just like the outrage for months about release the files, and then like, okay, yeah, it's still redacted, but like, nothing is like, from the time it became a thing to be like release the Epstein files to now, no real new information has came out.
I mean, just pictures, really.
Yeah,
like
it's like
pictures, and then for some reason, like the first bit of information they released had like just like anonymous tips to the FBI tip line, which was like, this is useless without more context. Like, like how many of these did the FBI follow up on? What's the evidence there? And it's like, well, nobody fucking knows. It doesn't fucking matter. Here's a bunch of unsubstantiated fucking tips that people can just kind of run with. And it goes both ways too. You know, like depending on who, you know, your team sporting for this thing, because that's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. It's team sports. I mean, it's released the Epstein files until my player's in there, and then it's pulled. Doesn't matter. It does not matter.
I do love that little trend where it was like, oh, your favorite celebrities in the Epstein files, and people are like, there's no way Dumbledore's in the Epstein files.
There's no way my favorite celebrity black rectangle is in the files.
Oh yeah, you think Dr. Mario's in the Epstein files? Oh no, Dr. Mario. Yeah, I love.
Good luck convincing me that Ryan from Ryan's Toy Reviews is in the files. Actually, you could probably convince me he was in the. Good luck convincing me that he is condemned in the files.
There you go. There you go.
His parents might have sold him to the. He might have.
I don't know. I think my whole issue with all those, like, people have always known about this shit, just goes on, and it's like, why are you getting mad about it now? Like, the joke has always been that, like, Hollywood is people who are, like, raping and eating kids.
Yeah, well, see, before it was just, like, a funny joke to make, and then, like, a handful of people could just be like, oh, it's happening, I'm mad, it's happening, and we're like, oh, look how silly that person is.
Hey, shut up. I don't care if you're taking the guy that got ran over to the hospital. Shout out to the dude on the bike who got mowed down on our way here in front of B-Dubs.
Skill death. Skill death. We didn't get fucking ran down. I got my code blue in hand. Fucking life is good, dude. My constitutional right to fucking life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is intact. Unlike that stupid motherfucker. So.
My fault.
There you go. We're good. I was talking about the dude in the fucking ambulance.
I had to burp, okay. The
Brother,
Chinese
I got a few good burps out before we got on pod. So.
Before we got on Jeffereys.
Dude, Jeffereys. That's what it is. This is the Jeffereys.
Jeffereys.
Let's start talking more about the Jews. What are they? How did they come to be? And why are they such a pain in the ass?
I think my favorite thing is their whole, and I'm sure I'm wrong, and they'll be like, actually. That's their whole thing, is being like, actually. But they're waiting for their God to come back, and it's like you had him, and then you put him on a cross. So maybe that's why shit's not going your way anymore. You ever think about that? Have you heard this? Have you thought about this?
I mean, we can say it's not going their way, but
They're doing pretty damn well.
It's really only not going their way for like 99% of them. Because, 99% of them are just like regular people who are like kind of annoying. It's like, hey, maybe you don't have to tell me about how the fucking cream cheese didn't taste right on your bagel this morning. Why are you only eating cream cheese bagels every morning? Like, what's wrong with you? But that's 99% of them. And then 1% of them are like, I've got $1 billion and I want to touch as many kids as I can. If we just need to speed this process up. Bring them to me. I need them.
I've got $1 billion and I want to touch as many kids as I can.
That's like the entirety of the 1%. It's not just Jews. There just so happens to be more
Jews
than the 1%,
real shit. I mean, that is for sure a thing. It's like, I'm trying to remember who it is that had a theory. They're like,
Clinton and fucking Prince Harry aren't Jews. They're just fucking pedophiles.
Well, the Clintons aren't people in the first place. They're lizards.
Bill Clinton is a fucking...
No, Bill Clinton is a man. Before
the kid stuff was just a chiller.
Bill Clinton is a man. His wife is the lizard person. Hillary is a lizard. That's why I don't feel bad calling her mean names. It's like calling your dog stupid. It's like, they don't understand.
She doesn't have emotions.
Yeah.
She's got lizard feelings. All she can feel is the fucking sun, dude.
She's trying to photosynthesize quick. Dumbass, that's a plan.
But, oh, fuck. The windshield dropped. Let her find her rock, man. Let her find her rock.
But, yeah. I mean, it is like... Look, it was a comedian, I'm pretty sure, had like a, algorithm, whatever you want to call it. That it was like once you reach a certain level of either status or money or like a combination of the two, it's like the only thing left to do is either eat people or fuck kids. And it's like, well, it's easier to fuck kids than it is to eat people for most. So that's why there's so many pedophiles. And I was like, or kids are just hot as fuck and no one wants to talk about it.
I'm still pondering what I said earlier about how it's like it's the 1%. It's not just Jews. And I forgot Stephen Hawking is in there. It really isn't just the Jews. It's really like you get to that level, no matter who you are, wheelchair bound, fucking Windows 98, like boop, boop, like bring child. Even he, enough money, and he's just like, because he can't eat them. He can't eat them. What are they going to grind them, put in the feeding tube? Gonna get clogged. They could sift out the bone pieces, though, and then feed them through the feeding tube. He probably did enjoy a few babies from his feeding tube. I'm assuming he had a feeding tube, because, like, how do you eat when your mouth's stuck, like...
I like, speaking of Stephen Hawking, always reminds me of the Cum Town bit they had about him, where it was like, what if he just like started saying racist stuff and then was like, oh, somebody hacked my computer. Something has gone a goofy with my computer. And then it's just him saying the N-word a bunch. And then he throws one extra one in just to be like, oh, somebody hacked it. It's like, it's really funny to think about.
Oh, shout out to the Asian lady that made us lunch just now. You don't even understand how hard it was to suppress a laugh every time I heard, oh.
She did the old man one. Oh. She did the old man one, but it was just like higher. She's like, whoa. And I was like, oh. I didn't think the women did that.
It took everything in me, not just about, oh,
so sorry.
No, there's another one. Me make it right away.
We're not even being racist. This is genuinely what she sounded like. And I love that woman. I would go back and fight for her. So would that one dude who came in and kept being like, well, I was worried about you on the phone.
Oh, you're great. You guys are great. You're great.
Also, it's funny because that dude, like, if you didn't watch that happen, you'd probably be like, oh, that guy's racist. That dude loves that little Chinese woman. He'll die about her.
She was on the phone trying to resolve a DoorDash issue, and the dude tried calling before he came to order his food. And was like, yeah, I tried calling, you didn't pick up. I was worried about you. And it's like, brother, I was there the entire time she was on it was maybe 5 minutes. The fuck were you worried about?
Well,
well, my little princess didn't pick up on the first ring.
My little Jade Emerald didn't pick up. Sir, she's not that kind of Asian. Okay.
Well, whenever Amy or Lay or whatever the fuck she goes by now, I don't know.
She changes her name every month. She's actually a spy for the CCP.
Well, I keep getting her and her entire family mixed up.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah, I keep getting her and all of her 46 cousins mixed up.
Well, every time I go in there, she's got a new cousin, sister in there, fucking working the fucking fryers.
I thought she was wearing a wig one time. I just thought she was changing her hair every day for me.
I thought that she'd cut half a centimeter off just to fuck with me, and then she came out the back room. I was fucked up, man. I was fucked up.
A dude, that's such a dude who's like old. He's not racist at all. He loves them, but he just can't tell them apart. He's just like, Sarah, how are you? And she's like, my name's Amy. Who the fuck is Sarah? But he's just doing that every like 5 minutes in a Walmart. He lives in like he's in like a mostly Chinese town.
He's in a mostly Chinese Walmart that's in a Chinese era.
He just keeps being like, Amy. No. My name is Tom. Oh, you look like Sarah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Nathaniel. No, Amy.
I will say I love Asian service workers. They are the best.
I don't have any problems.
Every time they are the best.
My only complaint about Asian service workers is that when they start speaking to each other in whichever Asian language it is, I always just assume they're talking shit.
Just fair. And they might be. That is the one thing. Asians are, other than like the Vietnamese and the Japanese, pretty spiteful people. As much as, I mean, like the Koreans.
I was going to say shit talkers, and I was like, no, Mexicans talk shit.
Yeah.
Mexicans don't actually hold hate. They're just little goblins. They just like talking shit.
No, it's just, it's like.
And then you're like, what the fuck? And they're like,
they're like people from the East Coast where they're like, oh, fucking walk it here.
Or they get real mad about it. But if they get mad about it, you definitely made a bad judgment call calling them on it. Because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Let's go, penis.
Wes Schultz, watch out. Penis is coming for you.
Shout out to Indiana, Wes Schultz. Where does it say he's from?
Milwaukee.
Oh, he's fighting out of, though.
Yeah. He's probably training with Gerald.
Muirfart?
Yeah. Who else, man?
Fuck, he's going to win now. He's going to get his ass beat for 2 rounds.
Fuck, hold on. I got to open FanDuel.
Round 3, he's going to sub him.
Oh, I got to wait for him to get his ass beat.
Yeah, I was going to say, live bet him in the 3rd, baby. But no.
Oh, dude, who's ready for? I don't know when this is gonna come out, but who's ready for this delayed watch along, dude?
It's coming out this week. I've been trying to just whenever I film them, get them out.
You ready for the fucking play-by-play of the what the fuck? Horatio Lopez Villa? What the hell? Yeah.
Mexico City, baby.
Never seen this man before in my life.
I love him.
To start the card, it's like when they busted out Lucas Bezecchi, like.
What a fucking drop that was, by the way. Here's Lucas Bosaki.
Dude, it just like I think it was a Russian card or something. It was like, all right, okay, let's see who's out here. It was like expecting Jason Herzog, and it's just some bald dude who's like, I look like Bird.
Jason Herzog.
All right, penis time.
It's penis time.
Well, actually, Schultz just threw a left hook. Actually, I think
what's Penis's first name?
I think it's Damien.
Damien Penis. What a name. Old DP.
Dangerous.
Grab the fence and kick. This is good commentating right here. But all right, so he's throwing a punch. See, if that was me, I'd have thrown that punch a little harder and knocked him out.
Penis needs to just start swinging, dude. I hate when Penis ain't swinging. Don't you submit him, you motherfucker. I put KOTK. Yeah, spinning back fist. Every time he lands, just throw a spinning back fist. That's some good strategy for anyone out there. It works phenomenally. Just ask Wes Schultz. Uh-oh.
I don't think he got dropped. I think he slipped when he got hit. That's what it looked like, at least, because it didn't look like he really got...
The timing was funny enough, though.
Yeah. I was going to say, he just didn't look like he really got rocked as much as he was just like, fuck. Stumbled on my tooth. Socioeconomic and political state of the world. Dude, shout out. We're attacking Iran.
I don't know why we haven't been doing that constantly for the last 30 years. Honestly, if it were up to me, there wouldn't even be an Iran to attack it, man.
Oh, my God. They did kill Ayatollah Khomeini, who, as I told Jordan at lunch, my U.S. history teacher, my sophomore year of school, staunchly against Ayatollah Khomeini. She literally was like going through U.S. history. She was like, "Yeah, Hitler, bad guy, whatever." And then it was like, Malcolm X, he's a fella for
Bad
sure.
guy.
Yeah. And then it was like we got to like the UK drawing up the lines for Israel and shit, and she was like, "This Ayatollah Khomeini guy, somebody needs to do something about him. I'm not an advocate, but somebody should kill him."
That's how I'm feeling about this ref right now. How many times do we have to watch Wes Schultz flop to his back before we're just like, yeah, you know what? But hey, it's another spinning. Hey, just keep spinning.
He's gonna get put down on the fence.
Whenever you're facing a power puncher, just keep spinning.
I mean, gotta give it to him.
Become a Beyblade.
He keeps sprawling.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, yeah, Damien Penis.
Let's go, Damien Penis. Francis Fire Marshal. It's time to get that knockout against 57-year-old Eric Silva.
Man, Eric Silva, what an unfortunate career. What an unfortunate life. I hope Eric Silva kills himself.
Eric Silva, if you're listening, do not do it. Don't listen to Jordan.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he speaks like fucking not a real language, so we're good.
What's your opinion, Rusty Nail? Thank you.
Riveting.
That's okay. No, I got okay. That's a good little jokey joke. Well, R.I.P. in peace, I guess. Whatever the fuck your name was, you just got penised.
Oh, Wes Schultz.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about that BB filler or whatever, the Iranian filler.
Oh, Ayatollah Khomeini.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep forgetting it. It doesn't matter to me. He's dead. Get got.
I don't know. From what I can understand, Iran is the entire Middle East is a confusing place. If we're being honest, the only countries in the Middle East I like, Turkey. You could convince me to like Pakistan. I don't like Israel or Palestine. That's the thing with that place. Like, just get rid of them both, and then everybody's happy. I'm tired of hearing about it.
It was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
I was promised to grow up in a safe place and not have to listen to two fucking idiots argue all the time.
The reason the Epstein files have been such a messy thing is because Epstein was actually a Jewish prophet sent to fulfill the prophecy. That peninsula was supposed to be little St. James, and it was promised to him 3,000 years ago.
Anyway,
they're trying to keep all that under wraps. That's why it's all so redacted, and you can only see like the stuff that happened.
Lebanon and Oman are okay. Syria, I'm not a fan of. I'm trying to think of Saudi Arabia is okay, only because of Lawrence of Arabia, baller ass movie. The United Arab Emirates is alright just because they have all the money. Kuwait's cool. They've always been friendly with us.
I do think it's funny that the UAE and Israel are like oddly similar. Like they just kind of do whatever the fuck they want, but then you throw enough money around. But Israel doesn't really throw money around so much as like their citizens do. Because Israel itself is kind of poor and subsidized by American taxes.
Real shit.
All Jews are subsidized by American taxes.
I love the dude that did the whole documentary up in like upstate New York, and it was a whole town full of Jewish people that were on welfare, and he was like asking them, and he's like, why are you guys all on welfare, and why do you all have like 12 kids? And then they're like, that's anti-Semitic, and he was like, no, I'm asking why you have 12 kids and you're on welfare.
Because there's 12 of them.
Well, it was like a bunch of dudes, and they were all like, you have to leave. And then what he made like the title of the episode, it was like addicted to welfare or something. And a guy pulled up on him on the street and was like, I have a fucking problem with you. And he was like, I was just asking questions. And they were like, well, saying that Jews are addicted to welfare. And he was like, you just got penised.
Uh-oh, you got hit with a penis bomb.
I think Hasidic Jews might be the word. I think
Israeli Jews.
Like with any religion, when you get to like the very like hardcore versions of it, it becomes like unbearable to an extent.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I could be wrong. I think Hasidics are the hardcore, I'm sure somebody will be like, well, there's actually this secret sect that you've never heard of. And I'll be like, I don't care about 20 dudes in a temple.
Orthodox Jews look funny.
But like,
and sound funny.
Same thing with like, whenever you go to like the extremes of like Catholicism. Like, I like the Pope. All that's kind of cool. How come he gets his own city?
I fuck with the Pope. I like some of his speeches.
What the
fuck you know about city management?
I do love that the Vatican City is called a city, but it's a country, and it's like, man, confusing as hell, dog.
Dude, it is funny that imagine if like Vatican City was like Israel, and they were just constantly like starting shit with Italy.
The Italians would fold though. The Italians would be like, "Hey, it's a Pope. You have to let him.
You have to let him. Make him a pizza.
This is the Pope. You have to make a pizza for him." God,
Give
Italians, you fucking whopped hook-nosed fucks. I'm Italian. It's fine.
Italian Americans are okay until they start like.
No, they're not.
Hold on. No, once they start leaning into
what's
the
that little
Italian
fucking
part,
midget's
though,
name? Oh, there's like 4 of them that are like big on TikTok and shit. There's a big bald dude. There's another one. His name is like Bambino. He's fucking huge. I'm a big dude. This guy is 2 of me. And he's got these bright green. He has a female face, but he's like 600 pounds. And then he wears mob suits and shit. And it's like, you can't fit in a fucking car. Okay? Don't talk to me. And then there's one giant bald white one with like a red beard. And then there's a little midget dyke dude. And then there's there's like one more. And they're all like, "Oh, we're Italian." And it's like, I've never wanted somebody to die in the Twin Towers collapsing more than these people's families.
I don't know what you're talking about, but when you said who's the little fella, I thought you were talking about the Rizzler, and I was like, please don't implicate him with the Italians.
No, he's not. The Costco family can rot, but
Italian Jews.
We're Costco. It's so funny, like randomly their videos will pop up and it's like 1,000 views over like a month, and I'm like, man, you guys.
Dude, you remember that video I sent you of Big Justice hitting an absolute goddamn fucking missile?
I think so.
It was like they had their cousin. Their cousin's like just some like fruity little whatever, and he's like, I'm gay, and like he fucks up his swing, and then the Rizzler's like, I'm the Rizzler and I play whatever the fuck he does, and he takes his swing, and it's adorable because he's not big enough for a club. And then Big Justice is like, I'm Big Justice and I play baseball, and I mean he fucking thunder cunts that motherfucker just into the stratosphere. I'm gonna show you it after we're done here. I'm making you watch that. He fucking smokes that shit.
I'm just really like, I'm trying to remember the name because I keep seeing them pop up even though I've blocked them. There's a couple of, and then there's the dude, he has like long greasy fucking hair, and his whole thing is he's like, put a little bit of black pepper on his sandwich. And he's referring to black pepper as black pepper. Like niche shit like that for like, I'm going to say influencers annoys me to the fucking moon.
Okay, are you talking about, is that an influencer or is that just like a schizophrenic man?
No. He's got like 1 million or 2 million followers.
Oh, well, never mind.
So all these fucking Italian idiots. They have like a combined thing. Like I said, there's one, he's a giant white dude with a red beard. He's bald. There's the tan one that has black hair and a woman's face. There's the midget that sounds like a woman, but it's a dude. He's like 58. Then there's the black beggar. And then there's another one. He runs like a sandwich shop, but he's cool. The sandwich shop guys are cool. Because there's one that's like an old dude that runs a deli in New Jersey, and he's all about feeding the people for cheap. And then the other one, he's like, we make custom sandwiches. Nothing is too crazy. And it's like, fuck yeah. Them dudes, cool. Because they're not annoying about it. They're like, we're Italian.
Once you start embracing the Italian too much, it's just like, hey, buddy.
My grandfather was in the mob. And it's like, your grandpa was probably the bitch boy for the mob. Because if your grandpa was in the mob, you wouldn't...
Your grandpa worked at a pizza shop that gave some of its fucking profits to the mob. That's what your grandfather did, you little pussy ass bitch.
I regret to inform you, you would not be doing TikToks. You would be like, man, it sure is nice that I grew up in a $45 trillion house.
Put some more product in your hair and get back to me when you and your family do something worth the shit outside of fucking pizza, okay?
You greased up fucks.
God,
God, I hate the Italians. I hate that I'm Italian.
That's like a universal sentiment, hating Italians. It's kind of like hating Jews. There's something about whenever your people just start becoming associated with having big noses. But I also think that might be a bit of an American thing.
here.
I do like racism in America because it's very fun to look at over the years. Because like before there were like a lot of like brown immigrants in the country, you can just find a bunch, and I mean like a fuckload of like old like newspaper comics that are just about how fucking bad and terrible and no good those fucking Italians are.
Racism has evolved to such a. It's like
Dude,
so fucking funny.
because it's like we literally we put black people in like their own schools and shit, and we're like, okay, that's dealt with, and then we're like, okay, we can't do it like the Italians are too white, but also like they're not white enough.
He's a fucking mulligan.
But then we got rid of segregation, and all of a sudden there were people who were even less white, so we had to do something about that. But you could still find all the remnants of the Italian hate, because like fuck those guys.
Yeah, no, it's
Irish people too. Though there's always been a little bit more respect for Irish people.
Don't disrespect my family.
But I think that's more just because the Irish gave us St. Paddy's Day, and if there's anything that unites America, it's alcoholism. So
Yeah, no, it's like I mean, not the.
damn right I support it.
I'm speaking like I was there and things were perfect, but it is funny. We were like, look.
Well, they were perfect for me and you. I tell you what, let's get into it, buddy.
I was gonna say like it was perfect or anything, but like segregation. It was like all right, black people had their own stuff, and it was like again, I'm not saying that that's right or how it should be, but what I am saying is like we were like all right, well now that they have their own places to be, and like yeah, of course people are still gonna fuck with them. What are those pasta guys doing over there? They got some good food, but why the fuck do they talk like that?
Dude, I think what happened is that so many of them came into New York, and like big wig millionaires would like ride the rails all the way to New York, and they'd be like, oh man, I can't wait. Me and my homies, we're just gonna go down there. We're gonna yell at some children and women. We're probably gonna gamble on some human cockfights, and then we're gonna head home. And then one day they show up, and the beautiful vestige of New York that they once knew was completely fucking just eradicated. Just eroded from its very core by some stinky, hairy, fucking greaseballs. They're like, hey, I'm walking! And now the entirety of New York known as, hey, I'm walking here! Because a few loud-mouthed Italians couldn't shut the fuck up. And by a few, I mean all of them. Yeah, I'd hate him too. I'd hate him too.
I miss when Polish jokes were like top tier comedy.
Fucking Poles.
It was like you big fucking stupid Polak, and it's like, huh? Or like
what? Polak is a slur.
What was the like the Polish guy locked his keys while he was in his car? It's like a joke about a Polish guy locking himself in his car because he lost his keys. That's the joke. It's like
I've never heard.
Yeah, that's the whole joke.
I mean, I get it. I've never heard it. I don't know. The way you said it made it seem like you thought it was common knowledge. Never heard it in my life.
Really?
Yeah. But
I've just heard it through like a couple older movies from like the 90s.
Yeah, my family, we're a lot more traditional racist. So
So like
we like to keep our racism.
You gotta ask
actual racial tension, not like little ethnic shit.
You gotta ask your girlfriend when you're going to meet her parents. So like, what kind of racist is your dad? Is your mom and dad traditional racists? Or are they new age racist?
You gotta find out. Well, dude, nothing pisses me off more than new age racism. Dude. New age racism is some of the fakest bullshit, dude. Oh, I'm mad because immigrants exist and are brown. Dude, your forefathers are putting you to shame. Italians didn't even do anything all that bad. They just made things slightly worse. Italians still have not recovered. I still hate them. Everyone still hates them. There isn't an Italian president in my lifetime. There's a black one. You gonna tell me fucking Bush?
Bush
You gonna
is-
tell me Bush?
Bushes, Clinton.
Obama. Obama was the Italian.
You could probably argue Trump's Italian. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's like Dutch or some shit, but like
He's not Italian, though.
he wants to be though.
Well, if he was Italian, I would be able to recognize it. His nose isn't big enough. He does have the hand motions of an Italian man.
And he's got like the fake spray tan thing.
Yeah, but I think that's a New York thing.
It's also an old guy thing. A lot of like old dudes. I thought the fight was already over. But yeah, that's just a lot of old dudes, like especially Southern old dudes, because it's like they don't want to be out in the sun all day, so they just get a spray tan, and it's like,
why do black people use Cash App?
I've already done this one.
These are the questions.
It's good for crime.
Real. I mean, that is, yeah. That is part of it, for sure.
I think that is a good.
I mean, that's part of it.
That is such a good topic, though. Is like certain things are designed inherently for black people.
Yeah.
Like apps and shit like that.
Cash App wasn't designed for black people. It was just heavily marketed to Southerners who don't have bank accounts.
Yeah. Which
people who don't have bank accounts tend to be poor.
And you're in the South.
Yeah. So you're in the poor South.
Where all the black people are.
Yeah. So it's like, well, and like there were a few other things like it got mentioned in a few songs and became like
filthy double.
Became more like slang term, like just cash at me when they meant something else.
Yep.
So that's part of it. But a large part of it is that when they first launched that, and like, no lie, of all of the big like money sending services, Cash App is easily like the worst when it comes to scam protection. So that's another reason. I mean, they've had to improve. They lost $120 million lawsuit because they knew that people were scamming, and they were just like, what do you want me to do about it? They're
Stop
Italian.
it.
They're fucking Italian.
Cash App's Italian.
You know, everybody thinks the Jews are ruining everything. No, the Jews are ruining they're ruining your fucking interest rates, your mortgage rates. They're fucking with that. Everything else is the Italians.
Oh my God.
The erosion of our culture. You think that's the Jews? What have they done? What have they done? You know who's really made us fat? Those goddamn Italians and their pizza. And they're you know what? You know what came off fucking pizza? Pizza rolls, Hot Pockets. Everyone's blaming the Jews.
It's the fucking Italians.
It's always been the Italians.
The Italians are just tan Jews.
Hey, do you want to know? What group is offering?
Don't sell him.
No way. That's like Silva's only thing is grappling. I thought. I don't know. They both suck. I hate that. Actually, Francis Marshall's good. I just don't want this to be a submission. That's like the only thing I can't have here, but it's going to be. Yeah. Boo. My $5.
I had $9 on it.
Oh!
God.
What fight's next? I don't even know.
The women. The new Mexican girl and
Okay, yeah.
not Perez and Chasson.
The random one.
Yeah, the new.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know that Chasson's closer to the main card.
Yeah. Well.
That you would have remembered Eileen Perez based off her butthole.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to go get intoxicated.
Children have arrived out of the forest.
There's some kids. We really have to turn the camera off so that way I can't be recorded attacking them.
We can't end up on the list. There'll be something usable out of that, I think. I don't know. A lot of me yammering. A lot of Jew hate. A lot of Italian hate, as there should be. More of it, honestly.
Real shit. Real shit.
We're much more traditional races.
Yeah, that was good. So, like, did you have, like, a traditional racist?
Or